Good afternoon to you once again. Welcome to the championship match of the IESA 8th grade Class 3A state finals. It's the 26-3 Eureka Hornets and the 26-1 Manteno Panthers here in the championship matchup. Should be a lot of fun here. We'll tell you how these two teams arrived at this point and set the stage right after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Eureka and Manteno here in the championship matchup of this Class 3A state finals. Manteno is 26-1 on the season. They beat Beecher yesterday in straight sets, 25-12, 25-9. Earlier today in 3 sets, they defeated Staunton, 25-27, 25-14, 25-16 to arrive here in the state finals. Their opponent is Eureka. The Hornets are 26-3 on the year. Beat Teutopolis yesterday, 25-19, 25-15. Earlier in 3 sets, beat Williamsville, 25-20, 16-25, and 25-23 to arrive here in the state championship game. Eureka, this group of young people, 7th graders, won the 7th grade state tournament, so they're trying to be back-to-back state champions. Thomas, and that's not something a lot of people can say.
No, it's pretty difficult. You know, doing it once is hard enough, and you know, getting that same group of people to come out and continue to, you know, strive for that excellence is really tough, and I think it's an attribute to Eureka and what they can do with their program, and just to these girls as well. I mean, all the hard work they put in over the years, I'm sure, and all the hard work they're putting in here today, and they're going to try and get another one.
Both of these teams features just a lot of talent and really probably very, very well-matched teams. And I would say if you kind of take a look, and you know, this is kind of maybe a Mr. Obvious statement here, but probably overall these are the best two teams, and that's kind of what you're looking for when you come into a tournament like this. It doesn't always happen that way, but top to bottom roster-wise, these are probably the best two teams that started play.
Yeah, I think that we see a couple of really deep rosters here, you know, a lot of pieces that fit into the puzzle and really make these complete teams. And I think we do have our 2 most complete teams here in our championship, which is really nice to see. It's good to see a good, strong matchup, and I think we've seen a lot of good, strong matchups today, and I think we're in for another one.
Eureka is finishing their warm-ups. Manteno has already warmed up prior to this contest, and we'll take our final break when we come back to Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for the state championship game after this.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Come on, pick me up something.
Time to meet the participants in today's championship matchup. The Manteno Panthers and the Hornets of Eureka. First of all, they're thanking our officials for being here today. They've had a long day as well, worked all the contests, and have done a great job. We thank them for their service here today and thank all the folks who choose to don the whistles, stripes, or whatever the equipment may be across all the athletic fields and arenas. And let's meet the starting lineup. First of all, for Eureka. Eureka 26-3 on the season. The defending state champions. They won the 7th grade last year. Looking to win back-to-back titles. Eureka will start the following. Number 1, an outside hitter. That's Chris Agnew. And we'll see the libero, 33, Fallon Johnson. Number 5, Peyton Flannery. Number 8, Olivia Schrock. Number 14, Annika Schrock. Number 15, Briley Brace. And number 18, Brooklyn Souter. Those are the starters for Eureka. Eureka will be in the green uniforms with the black numbers and lettering and white outlines. The Hornets interplay 26-3, coming off of a 3-set win over Williamsville in the semifinal earlier today. Big Eureka crowd here to cheer on their Hornet team. And our opponent today will be the Manteno Panthers. Panthers are 26-1 on the year. And their lineup will look like this. At a setter, number 3, that's Adeline Tepper. At a setting position as well, number 5, Nora Donnelly. At the libero, it'll be Maddie Wheeland. We'll also see Amelia Cabello in the starting lineup for this team, along with McKenna Laskowski, number 10, Kendall Blanchett, and number 14, Jocelyn Dole. Those are the starters for the squad from Manteno. Manteno in the purple uniforms with the white numbers and lettering here today. They have a good crowd across the way in this gymnasium at Pana High School. Thanks to Pana and all the folks here for providing a great atmosphere to play this state championship game and the entire tournament. Things have gone very, very well here, and that doesn't happen by accident. So we thank the folks from Pana for all of their hard work. Just about ready to kick off the state championship. Officials checking on the scorers table here to make sure everybody's ready to rumble. The officials will take their spots. The teams will meet at the net in just a moment, and then we will get underway. Two outstanding records. Manteno suffering just one loss on the season. 26-1, Eureka, an impressive 26-3. High fives all the way around. A lot of positive energy from the fans in the stands here. Referees making sure everybody is set where they're supposed to be. And Manteno's ready. We'll check the Eureka side, make sure everybody's ready on this end as well. And Eureka will serve. Well, threw the ball
right past her.
Threw the ball in the direction of Bradley Brace. And she said, I believe the serve is to the other team. So she rolled it to the other side. And we'll see Kendall Blanchette to serve for Manteno. Blanchette, kind of a do-it-all player for this team, and she gets this championship game started with the serve here. Schrock on the outside, sets it up for Annika Schrock, and she gets the first kill of the afternoon. Annika Schrock puts Eureka on top 1-0. Schrock's so good from that right side usually. Really one of the more powerful hitters in this tournament. Now she's back to serve. Schrock's serve is an ace. If you are Eureka, you couldn't have drawn up the start any better, I would say. 2-0. Schrock again ready to serve. Sends this one across. Hit there by Blanchette. Set up on the outside. Now they're going to say across the net was Manteno. And it's 3-0 Eureka. Say underneath of it there. As the officials confer, and they agree. The next serve from Schrock. Taken in the back line by Wieland. Set up here on the outside. Laskowski hits it across. Schrock now to the middle. Big swing on this one from Brooklyn Souter. And it's 4-0 Eureka. Manteno fell behind 1-0 to Staunton earlier and came back on one. They're trying to just get some solid footing here in the state championship. Here's a ball sent across the net by Tepper to the back line. Now Flannery will hit it across for Eureka. Set on the outside, Laskowski, blocked. Sent right back across. Souter swats it back the other way. Now for Laskowski again on the outside. Hits it with her back to the net. Schrock to the middle to Souter. They're really feeding her early on. Recovered nicely by the Panthers, but this one will not get over the net within the required 3 hits. And it's 5-0 Eureka. Annika Schrock. Another good serve, and nice job by Lehman to keep that one alive. Back to the Eureka side of things, looking for Flannery, and she runs into the net, and that'll be a point awarded to Manteno as the Panthers are on the board for the first time this afternoon. Jocelyn Dole is the server for the Panthers, and she sends this one out of bounds just beyond the back line to make it 6-1. 6-1 Eureka with the early advantage here in set number 1. Flannery, the server, and she drops this one right between the Panther players here to make it 7-1 on the ace. The next from Flannery. Lofts it high. Wieland. Ball set up on the outside. Laskowski hits it across. Diving play here by the Hornets. Hit across and inbound. Souter having a big start for this Hornets team as she gets another kill. And Manteno wants the timeout. Eureka out to the hot start 8-1, they lead in the first set of the state championship game. Back after this.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get the dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Do the dew.
8-1 Eureka here in set one following the timeout by Manteno. Peyton Flannery is back to serve for the Hornets. Ball hit back across by Tepper. Handled here by the Hornets on the outside. They'll set it up for Agnew. And Agnew with the big hit, but into the net. 8-2. Here's Adam and Tepper to serve. Tepper with the right hand. Hit by Agnew to Schrock. Back to Agnew on the left side. She gets the kill. Trissa Agnew has racked up a lot of those kills this weekend for this Eureka team. And gets another one right there. Serve across. Manteno handles it. Tepper sets it up on the outside. Looking for Laskowski. It gets blocked, but out of bounds. And makes it 9-3. Substitute in for Manteno is Litzy Camposavilla. And she's on to serve for the Panthers. Trailing here in the early going of set number one. Her serve is going to get over, hit the top of the net, and then roll over and down for an unconventional ace.
Just like Yadrada.
The next by Camposavilla. A little more distance on it this time. Schrock sets it up. Put across the net by Agnew. Set here by Tepper on the outside, looking for Blanchette with a kill. Kendall Blanchette with the point for Manteno, and now the Panthers are getting a little bit of a rhythm on their side. Camposavilla with her third serve. Agnew hits it to Souter. Sent across the net by Schrock. Ball set up by Tepper. On the right side, big swing for Donnelly. And we're going to call a violation on Eureka here on the rotation issue. And it makes it 9-6. Camposavilla serves it across. Agnew sent at the net here. Right back to Agnew. She'll get a big kill. She made a lot of big plays in that semifinal earlier today. Really was one of their key players in that win. And has had a couple big moments already in this one. Olivia Schrock to serve now for the Hornets. Whelan bumps it to Tepper. Now up for Blanchette. Cover here. Can the Hornets send it across? They will. Whelan keeps it alive. Set to the middle now, this time for Cabello. Another good recovery by Eureka. Sent across the net by Schrock. Whelan on the outside to Blanchette. Set up here. Agnew will hit this one into the net. Didn't really get any kind of a jump that time that Agnew. Tried to hit that flat-footed. And into the top of the net for the Manteno point. 10-7. Here we see the Panthers bring Jocelyn Dole back into action as Amelia Cabello sits down, and back to serve is Maddie Whelan. Wheeland serve is across. Diving play here by the Hornets. Set up for Schrock from the left side. Nice dig by Wheeland in the back row. Set up here now for Dole with the kill. She powered through the blocker. Makes it 10-8. Panthers trying a little comeback here. Find the serves of Maddie Wheeland. This ball mishit. Run down by Souter. Sent across the net by Schrock. Campos Sevilla. Ball set up on the outside now for Donnelly, and she'll get the kill. And Manteno's within one. 10-9. Maddie Wheeland bounces the ball several times, ready to put this one in the air. Played there by Schrock. Set up by Olivia Schropp, and now the big kill on the outside again to Carissa Agnew. It seems like when they need a play, she goes and makes a play for this team. Now Carissa Agnew is back to serve for Eureka. With the jump serve. Spotted up here for Campos Sevilla. Chance for Eureka. Set it up for Flannery, but she was beyond the net that time. She had a foot go underneath, and the infraction pulls Manteno to within one. Nora Donnelly on the serve. And it'll be just out of bounds. So on the service error, Eureka back to that 2-point lead, 12-10. Riley Brace, the server for Eureka. All set up on the outside, looking for Tepper. Blocked at the net by Souter. And Schrock. Back into the contest for Manteno. We'll see Hayden Petak. Eureka with the 3-point lead, and on the serve is Souter, and she'll hit this one into the net. Excuse me, that was Brace. Brace on the serve, hit it into the net. And Manteno will take back over on the serving side now, down by 2. Have not led in this contest, fell behind early. Timeout, it's been pretty even early since that point. As Blanchett's on to serve for the second time in this first set. All set up on the outside, big swing at it here by Schrock. Played well by the Panthers and across the net and batted back down now by Souter. Brooklyn Souter, another kill for her third of the day in this matchup. Schrock serve. Panthers handle it here. Sent across the net by Dole. Agnew sets it up to Schrock. Now to Souter. Nice play in the back row by Blanchett. Sent across the net by Tepper. Set high now. They'll work it to Donnelly, who powers through, or excuse me, Flannery, I should say. Flannery, who powers through the would-be blocker. Make it 15-11. The next serve from Annika Schrock. Hit high. Free ball back the way of Eureka. Can they capitalize here? They'll set it on the outside. That's to Olivia Schrock. Played here by the Panthers. Set up in the middle for Dole. Dug out. Back across from the back line. Now they're going to look for Laskowski. No, they're going to put it up right in the middle here for Dole. One of the longer volleys we've seen so far in this matchup. Set up now this time for Laskowski, and she'll get the kill. Took them a little while to get it there, but that's where they wanted to get it. As McKenna Laskowski adds another kill to her stat line. And Jocelyn Dole back to serve it up here for the Panthers of Manteno. And serves it into the net for the error. So the service error there makes it 16-12. In favor of Eureka. Serve here played by Wheeland. Set up on the right side and well out of bounds off the hand of Adeline Tepper. Lead is 5, and now Flannery has to go chase the ball down about 6 rows deep into the bleachers. She runs it down, gets settled, and is ready to serve. All set here by Petak. Pushed across the net by Tepper. Now a little battle right back and forth, and the point going to be Eureka's way. I thought maybe they got away with being across the line under the net here, but it was not called. And it's 18-12, Eureka. The next from Flannery is an ace. 19-12. And Manteno wants to take the timeout. 19-12, Eureka with the lead here in set number 1 of the state championship game. Back with you after this.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Strike your best deal on a new Ford Mach-E. Now at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, get a 2023 Ford Mach-E for just $563 per month. Offer for a limited time only at westtownford.com.
19-12, Eureka with the lead here in the first set. Manteno took the timeout, trying to break the rhythm here of Eureka a bit. See if they can't get back into this opening set. Ball sent across the net here by Liskowski. Ooh, diving play. A couple players collide there. An injury here. They're going to stop play as Annika Schrock is down. As she and one of her teammates collided, and she is down and injured. Grabbing at an ankle here, it appears. She's going to try to stand back up on it. Is Annika Schrock. Looks like her shoe came a little loose as well. And she'll walk to the bench on her own power. As into the contest, we'll see Ella Stalter. See how long that takes Schrock to get back out there. She's a key piece for Eureka, of course. And stop play, so it'll go back to Eureka on the serve here as Flannery will serve. Puts this one in the air. Ball lofted on the outside now for Liskowski. Set in the middle, sent across by Agnew. Played in the back by Whelan for the Panthers. Now to Liskowski, blocked by Souter. Brooklyn Souter has come to play in this state championship game. 20-12. The next serve just across the net. Played by the Panthers, set up here, blocked again by Souter, and a double hit. (21-12). The next by Flannery. And wait, they're doing a substitution first. She got a whistle, she just didn't know it wasn't the right whistle. Sounded like the right whistle to me, too. I will give her that. All right, now the official says you're cleared for takeoff, and she serves this one. Hitting the back row here by Blanchette. Sent over the net by Cabello. Down the back line. Big swing by Brace, and she'll get the kill from the back row. And it's a 10-point Eureka lead, 22-12. Flannery on the serve. Flops this one across. Cabello. Set up here Donnelly on the outside of Liskowski. Blocked again by Souter. Ball to Cabello. Hits it across. Set up in the middle from Stalter on the outside. And a kill for Olivia Schrock. 23-12. Eureka rolling now in this first set. Flannery to serve for the Hornets. Taken by Wieland. Set up here on the right side for Tepper, who sends it across the net. Now Schrock to Agnew. Blocked there. Right back to the Eureka side. Now Souter sends it across, and we're going to have a double hit, I believe is what they're calling that. And makes it 23-13. Still have not seen Annika Schrock return to action yet. To see if that development continues here. Tepper on the serve for Manteno. Ball played here. To Agnew on the outside, partially blocked. Diving play by Whelan, and then a diving play by Laskowski. Unfortunately, 3 dives and digs weren't in the cards this time, and now it's a chance to take set 1 here for Eureka. Souter's serve is sent back across by Cabello. Souter from the back line. Set up by Schrock. Ball blocked here. Right back to Eureka's side. Agnew with the big swing at it. Played well by Laskowski. Now they'll set it up to her. No, they'll have it come back the other way to Donnelly, who sends it across. Another long volley here. Agnew hits it, but they say it's a violation by Manteno anyway, and Eureka takes the opening set 25-13. We'll get ready for set number 2 of this state championship match next.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The halftime show is sponsored by your friends at Little Jess Motor Company. If you've been waiting to get the best deal on a new Ram truck, well, your wait is over. During Ram Truck Month event at Little Jess, we're taking an unheard of 25% off all our last remaining 23 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn Eco Diesels. You heard me right, 25% off. Now you can save over $14,000 off our last 2 new Ram Eco Diesels. Get 28 mile per gallon highway and get one for as low as $42,570. Hurry in, Little Jess, serving Tri-States for 7 decades.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Just about ready for the second set here, as Eureka won the opening set 25-13 over Manteno in this state championship matchup here in Class 3A. Eureka trying to repeat as state champions. They wanted the 7th graders, trying to add an 8th grade state title to that trophy case. Manteno, the team that we've seen come from behind. Earlier today, in fact, they fell to Staunton 27-25 and then won 25-14, 25-16 in pretty dominant fashion. So this is a long way from being over. And good to see Annika Schrock back into the game, ready to serve. Get a little bit of an ankle issue earlier. Here's a nice play by Whelan to keep it alive for her squad. Laskowski sends it across. Set up now for Flannery, who gets the first kill of this second set. Annika Schrock with another serve here. Whelan to Laskowski. On the outside, Tepper has it blocked by Souter. 2-0 the lead. Schrock's next is going to be an ace. Wheeland unable to return that one. She's done a really good job today, though. For the most part, has given her team an opportunity to play off of these serves. They'll come right back at her, but Manteno was not set in a legal formation, and the referee caused the infraction here, and it's 4-0 Eureka. Eureka will also bring a sub into the game, as we'll see Inley Wiegand in. She'll replace Olivia Schrock. Annika Schrock still on the court, though. She serves this one, and it's out of bounds. Down the back line, and that will give the first point of this second set to Manteno. The Panthers have Kendall Blanchette back to serve. Blanchette serve, sends it across. Ball bumped in the back line here by Brace. Sent across by Souter. Hit to the net to Donnelly. Poked across there by Dole. Set on the opposite side now. Flannery hits it across. Right back over, and that ball is inbounds. And results. No, they called that out of bounds? They said it maybe went around the outside of the pole. I don't know.
I think it was called out.
Must have just barely been out of bounds. Here is Maddie Meyer on to serve for Eureka. Here's a big swing by Laskowski, but out of bounds beyond the end line to make it 6-1 Hornets. Maddie Meyer is an 8th grader. It's the first time we've seen her in action, a left-handed server. Laskowski. All set up now on the right side for Tepper. And Tepper with the kill. 6-2. And Flannery will come right back in as Meyer will sit down. And then Flannery sits down as the libero Johnson is back in. Wheeland to serve for Manteno. Johnson, all hit high now by Schrock. Flying in for the kill this time was Chris Agnew. The timing was right for Agnew, and she shows off the power. Souter on the serve. Diving play by Wheeland. Unable to get that serve returned. Makes it 8-2. And I believe Manteno wants to call the timeout. We'll pause as well here in the second set. It's Eureka 8, Manteno 2.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
So many flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get the dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Do the dew.
Manteno takes the timeout. Eureka has jumped down to an 8-2 lead. After taking the first set, 25-13. And Brooklyn Souter, who has been an impact player earlier in the games, has just been a star for this Eureka team so far today, and she's on to serve. Ball set up for Laskowski, blocked at the net this time by Brace. Laskowski keeps it alive, sends it across now by Tepper. Set up here. Schrock sets it for Inley Wiegand, who hits the ball into the net to make it 8-3. Tepper back to serve. Sends it across here. Schrock handles it on the outside to Brace, who hit it just beyond the boundary. 8-4 the score. The next serve from Adeline Tepper is on the way and going to be out of bounds. Just beyond the sideline this time, and favors Eureka on that point, 9-4. Into the contest is Olivia Schrock returning, and she'll be back to serve. Also, when we see Caitlin Brugger for the first time for Eureka, as the Hornets getting some new faces out there in the second set. And here's a serve by Schrock that's out of bounds, so the service error gives the point to the Panthers to make it 9-5. And into the contest, let's see Camposavilla to serve for Manteno. Her serve in the air. Taken by Johnson. Schrock sets it toward the net, looking for Brugger. Brugger hits it across, played by Whelan. Set up here on the outside for Donnelly. Call that a double hit, though. And it's 10-5 Eureka. Here's Krista Agnew back to serve for the Hornets. Agnew with the jump serve, gets the ace. 11-5 Eureka. The next is going to be a service error and give the point to the Manteno squad. Make it 11-6. And the server will be Amelia Cabela. Cabela serve, a good one here. Taken to the back line by Souter, sent across by Schrock. Ball pushed to the net to Tepper. On the left side, Blanchett with a good swing at that one. Played well by the Hornets. Now this set up and hits the out of bounds marker. And it's 11-7. Amelia Cabela working on another service point for her team here to try to pull them closer. Hit there by Agnew, right at the net. Agnew now will take a swing from the back line. Set up here by Brugger, looking for Souter, who hits it out of bounds. Beyond the boundary this time, and it's 11-8. Inching closer are the Panthers. The next by Cabello. Set up on the outside for Flannery. Blocked at the net, though, by the Panthers. That was Nora Donnelly on the play. 11-9, as we'll see. Annika Schrock back in for Eureka. Right back to their original starters now. Amelia Cabello to serve again for Manteno. Good serve. All played here by Schrock. Sets it up for Annika Schrock on the big swing of it here. Little scramble drill for Manteno. Panthers send it across. Souter hits it toward the net. Nobody home there. And it's 11-10. Don't look now, but here come the Manteno Panthers. Cabello serve. Handled by Souter. Set up here for Flannery. Diving play. Has to get it across this time, and does from Dole that time. Now the ball set up. Blocked at the net by Dole, but it is out of bounds. Just out. And it's a 12-10 Eureka lead. Briley Brace, the server. Ball handled there by Camposavilla. Now to Tepper, who hits it across. Right back on the free ball. Put it right back down by Blanchett. Blanchett with the quick kill. 12-11. Chance to tie it up here for this Manteno team. Donnelly on the serve. On the outside for Schrock. Big hit. Wiegand with a big-time dig there. Now the ball set up on the outside for Blanchette. Blocked right back their direction. They'll set it up again, this time for Dole. Diving play. Flannery now will bump it across the net. Wheelan again on another diving play here for Blanchette on the outside. Big swing again. Flannery sends it back across. Blanchette sets it high. She wants it right back. Now instead it goes behind to Tepper. Ball set up on the outside for Flannery. Down to Anita, keep this one alive by Camposavio. Now the ball poked across the net by Blanchette, and they're going to say that Eureka had a player under the net, and this game is now tied at 12. Right back to even. And some pretty good momentum right now for Manteno. We saw them do this against Staunton earlier today. Here's the ball to Schrock on the outside. This is beyond the back line to make it 13-12, and Eureka is going to call the timeout as Manteno has claimed the 13-12 lead here in set number 2 back after this.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Tell my mom to pick me up soon. Strike your best deal on a new Ford Mach-E. Now at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, get a 2023 Ford Mach-E for just $563 per month. Offer for a limited time only at westtownford.com.
Timeout taken by Eureka. They had a comfortable lead early, but now Manteno has stormed all the way back, and they have the lead. Nora Donnelly to serve for the Panthers. And this one across, played by Schrock to Olivia Schrock from Annika. Hit across by Flannery, blocked right back the direction. Now free ball the way of Manteno. They'll set it up in the middle. And a block at the net again by Souter. She just keeps making big play after big play and ties the game up at 13 with that block. Schrock to serve, into the net. Annika Schrock with a service error. To make it 14-13 Manteno. Here comes McKenna Laskowski back in, replacing Litzy Campos Avila. And back to serve is Blanchette for Manteno. Panthers have a 1-point lead. And an ace. A little miscommunication by Eureka. 15-13. Blanchette to serve. Set up here by Schrock, looking for Souter. Played by Blanchette. On the outside, they'll set up Dole. Returned well by Eureka. Now bumped right back over the net. Set here by Schrock or Souter. Souter wheeling to the diving play. Into the net here. Good effort by Donnelly, but she lost that balance and called for the infraction. 15-14. Ball set up for Laskowski. Blocked. Laskowski pushes it back over the net now. Set up in the middle, looking for Souter. Well played by Blanchette. To Laskowski on the outside. She'll push it across to make it 16-14. Whelan needs to tie a shoe before she can serve this one. Maddie Whelan serve over the net. Played by Agnew. They'll set it up for her from Schrock. Agnew, big hit and a big kill. 16-15. That will rotate now to Souter to serve for Eureka. Trying to tie this game back up are the Hornets. Serve across, played by Whelan. Ball set up for Capello. She'll hit it across the net. For Agnew, and another kill. Hit that ball hard. That time, Kendall Blanchette could not return it. And we're tied at 16. Again, Eureka won the opening set, 25-13. A good one here in the second. Whelan hits it high. Donnelly on the right side, Tepper across to the Hornets. For Agnew again, and guess what? Another kill for Krissa Agnew. And another point for Eureka to make it 17-16 as they reclaim the advantage. Souter again to serve. Gets it across here, diving play by Laskowski. Now she gets back up. Ball ran down by Donnelly, though, sends it across. Didn't have much on that one. A chance for Eureka to capitalize, and they do. They set it up for Briley Brace, who has the kill. And the Hornets now lead 18-16. Serve for Souter was deep, but they'll play it anyway. Cabello puts it across, and off the hand of Schrock and out of bounds. Breaks the serve. Makes it 18-17. And Adeline Tepper back to serve. She takes a deep breath. Now into her pre-serve routine. Puts this one in the air. Played by Johnson. Schrock sets it up for Olivia Schrock. Now for Cabello, who sends it across for Manteno. Back the way of the Hornets it comes. Left-handed try that time by Agnew. Was right at the net, though, and into the net. And the game is now tied up again, 18 points apiece. 18 all here in set number 2. Tepper serve is beyond the back line, out of bounds. That'll bring Olivia Schrock to serve now for Eureka. She gets a running start at it here. And she gets an ace. I think Whelan might have had a thought for a moment that one was going to be out of bounds and then tried to react at the last moment. I'm not sure if it would have been. It would have been close, for sure. It kind of reacted a little late and could not return it. The next for Schrock. Diving play here by Blanchette. Ball set up and pushed across the net by Laskowski. Sent right back to the Manteno side. Set it up in the middle now. Pushed across here by Donnelly. Schrock to Agnew. Agnew out of bounds. 20-19. Here's Campos Villa back into the game. And she is the server for Manteno as they trail by 1 here. Set number 2 of the state championship match. Good serve and free ball back the way of Manteno. Set it up, have it be sent back across by Tepper. Now Schrock on the outside looking for Annika Schrock, who gets the kill. From Olivia to Annika that time. And it's 21-19. And Krissa Agnew to serve for Eureka. Eureka, this is probably right who you want back there right now. She'll send it across and she'll get the ace. 22-19, and Manteno will call the timeout. 22-19, Eureka with the lead in set number 2, trying to win a state championship. We'll have the action for you after this break.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back to live action. Whelan receives the serve. Ball set up for Blanchette. with a big kill. Out of the timeout, Manteno with a big play to cut the lead to 22-20. Cabello is the server for the Panthers. Down by 2 here in set number 2 after they fell in set 1. Trying to extend this championship game to a decisive third set. Cabello serve. Played by Souter. Set up by Schrock for Annika. Schrock is blocked. This has to go across the net on this hit, and does by Flannery. Good recovery by Eureka. Now ball sent back over from Manteno's Dole. Set up here in the middle for Souter. Brace with the kill. Didn't really have her hardest hit that time, but it counts for a point just the same. 23-20. Eureka 2 points away from a state championship. Riley Brace to serve. Ball played by Wieland. Tepper on the right side. Donnelly kept alive here by the Hornets. Set up on the outside for Annika. Schrock blocked out of bounds. And now it's championship point for Eureka. Riley Brace on to serve. Hits it into the net. 24-21. Manteno's got their work cut out for them, though, if they're going to force a third set here. Down by 3. Can't give up a point. Donnelly serve. Played here. Schrock sets it up for Souter, but they're going to say that she was into the net there. Makes it 24-22. Donnelly again to serve. Played in the back line. Schrock sets it up for Annika Schrock. Doesn't get much behind this one. Ball played by Campos Sevilla. Hit across by Blanchette. High from Brace in the back line. For Krissa Agnew. Dug out by Whelan. Big swing of it and a kill for Jocelyn Dole. 24-23. As Manteno is within 1. Nora Donnelly to serve again. Sends it across. Played by Brace. Headed out of bounds, and it's tied up at 24 points apiece. Eureka with several opportunities at championship point. Unable to capitalize, and Manteno has tied this game up at 24. Timeout taken by Eureka. Back with you after this.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
24-24 the score. Manteno trying to take a lead now here in set 2. Looked like they were dead in the water, but not so fast. Donnelly on the serve. Ball hit here, kind of a miss hit by Eureka, but back across by Flannery. Set up in the middle for Dole, and it's out of bounds. Was not tipped, and now again we have championship point for the Hornets. Annika Schrock to serve. Ball hit high, right near the net. A little miscue, does not get over, and Eureka wins the state championship. 26-24 in set number 2 after taking set 1, 25-13. Eureka, your 3A champions, finished with a record of 27-3 on the year. Manteno finishes in second place with a terrific 26-2 season for the Panthers. Give Manteno a lot of credit, as they did not quit there in the second set. Fought back, tied it all the way up, but in the end, Eureka wins the championship They won it as 7th graders. They've won it as 8th graders. And Eureka takes the title here. We'll pause for a brief break. We'll come back with the presentation of the medals and trophies after this.
Okay, everyone, let's do this. How about you?
What are your thoughts on today's patient care?
Real busy day, but it was a team effort. And how about you?
Third checkup that your patient talked about her summer concert. How do you stay enthused?
You can't blame her. Those tickets were hard to come by. But her summer wasn't a cruel one. Huh? Next, how about you?
Doctor, it hurts when I do this.
Don't do that.
Hey, the internet says I'm sick. Am I?
I'd get a professional opinion on that.
Doc, donuts in the break room look like a hit.
Not bad. Definitely better than those bagels. Okay, we have time for one more. Next.
The staff looked focused today. What do you attribute that to?
Well, at Blessing, we're tasked with providing exceptional care, so every visit is like the big game for us. Okay, gotta run.
The Eureka Hornets are your state champions in 8th grade Class 3A as they beat Manteno 25-13, 26-24. We're getting ready to see the medal and trophy presentation. And first they're going to have the Sportsmanship Award given out to a player from each team. They'll get a pin to mark this occasion. Given out at each stop along the way of a regional, a sectional sportsmanship winner, and then one in the 3rd and 4th place game earlier, and one here in the championship game. And we saw really nothing but good sportsmanship from all of the teams here. That's what I like about volleyball. Even fans, when they get worked up, they don't have a long time to get worked up because this game just keeps moving. Maddie Meyer is the Sportsmanship Award winner for Eureka. We saw Maddie get in and have a couple of serves there in the second set. And for Manteno, Maddie Wieland. So Maddie and Maddie. M-A-D-I for Maddie Meyer and M-A-D-D-Y for Maddie Wieland. No matter how you spell it, good sportsmanship for both of them.
Please direct your attention to the play area for the presentation of the 1st and 2nd place team and individual awards.
They're going to have the awards handed out here by Style Smith, who is the athletic director here at Pana, who's done a great job of hosting this tournament. Also Jackie Litweiler from the IESA, who is the volleyball administrator for the Illinois Elementary School Association. We thank them for their work throughout the week. And the Manteno Panthers will be introduced first of all. They finish in 2nd place. Great tournament showing for this Panther team. A record of 26-2 on the season. Just a fantastic year. And we'll meet some of the administrators first of all here for this Manteno organization. I don't have all their names, sorry, for these guys. I have the rosters. They didn't put them on there. So if you know them at home, I'll make sure to congratulate them too. Lauren Benoit, the head coach of the 2nd place Manteno Panthers. Eric Armstrong, one of the assistants. As is Laura Zanani. And Christy Retke, assistants for this team. Morgan Dorico is the manager for this team, and now we'll meet the players. Number 1 is Kaylee Wilson. Number 2, Emily Young. Then we will see number 3, Adam Tepper. Followed by number 4, Abby Tamblin. Next up is number 5, Nora Donnelly. And number 7, Amelia Cabello. And Litzy Campos Avilla, she is number 8. Number 9, McKenna Laskowski. She gets a nice round of applause. She had a good tournament for her squad. So did Kendall Blanchett, number 10. I mean, there's a lot of players that had good tournaments. Those two, though, really stood out for this squad. Emma Eureka, number 11. Then number 12, McKenna Majerski. Number 13 is Hayden Petak. Followed by number 14, Jocelyn Dole. Number 16 is Savannah Watkins. And then the libero is 23, Maddie Whelan. Whelan with her medal draped around her neck, and that will be all the players here for Manteno. Now to receive their first place medals will be the Eureka Hornets. They finish with a state championship and a record of 27-3. He said, who did they lose to? Well, they lost to Downstripe Valley, who they beat in the sectional as they avenged that loss. They lost to Frankfort Hickory Creek, who we saw their 7th graders last week. They were loaded. They're a 4A team. And they lost to Washington Middle School. Those are the 3 losses. As we're meeting some of the administrators, first of all, for Eureka. These folks do a lot of organizing to make sure the young people get where they need to be at the right time. And Coach Nancy Helscher, congratulations to her, who made the state championship. I like how positive she was on the sideline. Elizabeth Mickna is the assistant. But Coach Helscher, I mean, just always was very, very positive with the team, as were most of the coaches, but she kind of stood out. Sarah Hart as an assistant. A couple of managers here as well for this Eureka team, and a statistician, too, for a first place medal. And now we will meet the players. Number 1, Krissa Agnew. She's a standout for this team. Did a lot of things right. Number 4 is Ella Stalter. Next up, we'll see number 5, Peyton Flannery, who again quietly did a lot of things right for this team. Number 8, Olivia Schrock, a good player. Number 10, Kaya Bowles. We got to see Kaya in the contest earlier today in the semifinal. Number 14, Annika Schrock, who had an outstanding tournament for her state championship team. Number 15, Briley Brace, played well in this championship match as well. Number 16, Caitlin Bogle. Followed by number 18, Brooklyn Souter, who really stood out in the championship. She'd be our player of the game. Number 19, Caitlin Brugger. We got to see Caitlin in action in the state championship game as well. Emily Wiegand, also got into action. Stella Wilson is number 24. Followed by number 30, Brinley Garber. And number 31 will be Maddie Meyer, who won that sportsmanship pin earlier as well. And then finally, the libero is Fallon Johnson for Eureka. Again, the Hornets finish with a record of 27-3 on the year. They are your state champions. We'll now see the trophy presentations, first of all, for the runner-up in Manteno. Second place finish here in Class 3A. The final record of 26-2 on the season. Congratulations and job well done to the Manteno Panthers. I like to see that look of excitement still there for these young people, even though they didn't accomplish their goal of the state championship. Still a great finish, and now a state championship trophy awarded to Eureka. As everybody comes in and get a touch on the championship trophy. Eureka wins the state championship for the second year. They won it as 7th graders. They won it as 8th graders. Congratulations to the coaches and players for their hard work this season. Eureka wins 25-13, 26-24 to win the state championship. That's going to wrap up our coverage here from Pana High School on Central Illinois Sports. Congratulations to all of the teams who participated in this weekend's state tournament, and thank you for joining us for another Central Illinois Sports presentation.